Welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about the new makeup releases for this week. So if you want to see what's new in makeup, then just keep on watching. Let's start with Lethal and their Adventure Times collection. Like there we do have a little bit of a sneak peek. We do see an eyeshadow palette which has like pinky, peachy, a little bit of greeny colors, which definitely really cute. We also have two different lip products, as you can tell here, which seem to be similar-ish, I would say, to the latest Shiglan ones. If you ask myself, like this like lower one looks like one from Shiglam. The upper one seems to be just a regular lippy with some sparkle in here. There's also some merchandise which I will not show you here, but there's also like a headband or something like this. So I'm definitely excited about it. To be honest, I do have the Adventure Times from Shiglam, so I would be interested to compare both of the palettes at least. What do you think? Would you want to see that? We also have a little bit of a sneak peek of the Eliminatrix palette, the, what it was, Tons of Turd. Seem to be that there will be greens as well as browns in here, which I'm super excited about. We definitely will see when we have the full palette reveal. So far, so good. Looks really cute. Let's do a skip here. I will not purchase the new Glossier lip oils. These ones are the cooling, creamy lip oils. You see there is color to them, at least a little bit. They are also, though, icy and frosty and like cooling, which I am not a fan of. Listen, I did like froze a few times when I had like one of Bare Minerals like ones that were minty cooling. Listen, I did shook. So not my favorite, not my thing. This one is a skip. We're talking about the weekly Colourpop section. This one is Colourpop's and Disney's Lilo and Stitch, which is really, really cute. Don't get me wrong. We also have a more colorful approach. We have reds, we have pinks, we have purples, a little bit of a mint, which is super damn cute. This is the Beach Dreaming palette. We have 3 ultra glossy lips. We do have a Shadow Sticks duo. We have some cream blushes that is pH changing, which you already know I'm not a fan. And then we do also have a Super Shock Shadow highlighter, which is tie-dye. I think in general this is a cute collection. Again, a ton of pinks, which is highly trending, which I'm not a fan of, as you already know. You know, the usual. I think this is cute. The only thing, if I would choose any of this, it would be the palette. It is at least really colorful. Is this my color scheme, or is this something I absolutely need in my life? Nope. So for me, this is a skip, just personal preference. I do enjoy these though, quite a bit. I feel like the sentence, Hourglass is giving us finally what we wanted for years, I heard like 15 times at least in the last week or two. Hourglass is releasing a self-building like palette. So you do have 4 different slots and you can build like your perfect face palette from like all of these shades you see in the picture. This one is like built palettes as well. I do have to say, I do love the idea of a self-customizing or customizing palette. I feel that is a great idea. I feel like they should have done that like years ago, because listen, they always release the same thing like year and year and year. I'm not sure if I would go for the option though, to be honest, because after like years and years and years, I don't feel like I need to. I feel like Hourglass is living a little bit behind. I do think though, if I wanted to, I could definitely like customize a great palette. There is not a ton of selections for like really pale girls, especially if you go from powder and highlighter. I feel like though, if you're like way deeper, like deep dark, just skip that. Just saying. Hourglass is not giving us like complexion friendly stuff. This is, I feel like, especially for more like 10, not as fair as me, you know what I mean? People, I don't like, I can definitely build a palette that would suit me, but I feel like if you're deep dark, this is a skip. And for me personally, again, I'm not sure. Fenty Beauty is giving us new shades as well as new scents of their stuff. As you can tell here, we do have the new shade for the Trees Hydrating and Strengthening Lip Oil in Passion Fruit. fruit. We do have also like Butter Drop White Oil Body Cream in Citrus Sorbet. And we do have also a new shade for the Gloss Bomb Universal Lip Luminizer, if I'm not mistaken. Listen, none of this is like super interesting for me. I do enjoy the glossy balms and all this stuff, but I'm like, listen, I don't need a new lip oil. So for me personally, this is a skip. But again, if you love these, this could be for you. Let's talk Makeup Revolution, and they're copying other brands. This is obviously similar to Huda Beauty blushes, and I do have to say, I like it. I know. This is the Super Dew Blush Bursts, if I'm not mistaken. We do have 8 shades. They are similar, I presume, than the Huda Beauty ones. They will probably be cheaper though. So for me personally, I would probably tend to these, not to the Huda, but in general, I do like the colors. Really, really cute. Definitely would find 1 to 5 of these to work for me. So it's a maybe. This one, I don't think so. These ones are the new lip oil stains, if you will. This is or sheer tints. This is the Sheer for Oiled Blush Tints. You can use them on the cheeks as well as the lips. And I do have to say, so far I did not have a great experience with some tints that looks a little bit more sheer, because I feel like that works if you have beautiful pulsed lips. I'm not. I'm having wrinkly lips and a ton of them. So for me, I'm not sure. I do like the colors. There are at least 2. As you know, I'm a warm tone girly. I definitely have 2 that I would probably select. I would probably use them more on my lips than on my cheeks. So for me personally, I'm not sure. Should I try these? Do you want to see them? The newest release by Pat McGrath is a setting spray or glossy spray. A legendary glow spray. However you want that. This is the Skin Fetish Glass 001 Legendary Glow Setting Spray. You see why I'm a little bit confused in this. You can build that up, which, I mean, if you want to look like you sweat a ton, probably a great idea, just saying. This is a transparent, glowy setting spray. I do think, in general, I don't think I hate it, but on the other end, if I do 5 layers and I look like I'm sweating my shoes off, I'm not sure what that looks or says about me. I think, again, I do have a lower part that is really dry, I feel like this one would be giving me glow back, so I don't think this would be a bad decision to do. Personally now, I'm probably not buying this. This is almost 40 bucks for this bottle, and I'm like, yeah, no. NC Rain is giving us a sneak peek to their probably newest Woodlands Creature palette, which says nothing, to be honest. Yeah, I'm excited. It looks like maybe greens, which I would be really excited about. This, by the way, is NC Rain What the Fox, so I'm excited. If that would be a green palette, I don't know why, but I've like set myself up for trying all of the Woodland Creatures palettes by NC Rain, so I'm in it. Just saying. Let's talk Lamplight and Lord of the Rings. Listen, let's talk about them. We do have now the full collection, and well, that was kind of interesting. We do have the eyeshadow palette, which is really, really gorgeous, to be honest. I'm not sure still where that purple is coming from, but I feel like these ones are really nice tones. We do have 10 matte shades, 10 shimmer shades. Really, really did not like disappoint, if you will. I think like this palette would be quite suitable. It reminds me a little bit of the Twilight palette, the Team Jacob palette, like a little bit more of neutral tones, a little bit more earthy, and then again we do have that pop of little bit orange and that pop of purple, which kind of interesting. And then we do have the rest of the collection. We do have a highlighter, we do have a lip treatment, we do have a lip kit, as well as 2 lip kits. I'm sorry for that. Did I say right? We do have a crossbody bag, which I'm not going to get. Looks cheap, for me at least, just saying. We do have, again, The highlighter is the only thing I would be interested in, to be honest. And I'm not sure if this is like fair girl approved. In some pictures, it looked amazing. Like it could work on my skin tone. And then there were some videos where it looked like straight up gold and yellow. And I'm like, yeah, that's a no for me. So I'm not sure. The lip kit, there is again a Sauron lip kit, which is more of reddish colors, really pretty. And there is another one which is more of a purpley cool tone, not quite mine. So for me personally, the only thing I would again consider is the palette and maybe the highlighter if it is like fair girl approved. What do you think? Should I try? Did you try or will you try? Write it down in the comments. This palette though, I was not expecting that. This is by Terra Moon Cosmetics and this is the Opiochus. Listen, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Sorry for butchering that one, but Opiochus? Listen, I'm German. I'm not sure how to pronounce that even in German. We do have, just ignore the name. You can see it here. This is 3 multichromes, 1 iridescent multichrome, 1 radiant duochrome, 1 metallic sparkle shimmer, 6 mattes, and yeah, I think that it is everything. It's really pretty. Just saying, it is really pretty. I can't pronounce it for the life of me, but it's really pretty. There is also more lighter shades in here. What do you think? Would you purchase that one? I feel like it reminds me of another palette, but I can't put my finger on it. What do you think? Let's do another round of NARS. We're getting every time the same thing. This is the newest collection by NARS. This is the limited edition summer collection, and this is the butterfly themed collection. We do have a setting powder, a cut blush, as well as 2 blushes. One is more corally peach, one is soft lavender. We do have eyeshadow quartz in 4 different with 4 different shades, of course. And then we do have the lip oil. Yeah, listen, that's not even like, the packaging is not even that cute that I would like, I could consider that. Nah, I won't. Yeah, listen, it's not my thing. I think it's cute if you are in the mark for that. Personally though, it's like, it's similar to other NARS products, to be honest. And I'm really, really waiting for something from NARS that like pull me from my socks. But yeah, not today. Maybe next week. Refi Beauty is Refi? I'm not sure, listen. Is going more into colorful makeup. And we do have here some blushes, which they look really cute. These are cream blushes. I don't think they have another like name. They're $20 each. Really cute colors. I do enjoy that we do have quite a ton of neutrals, more pinky neutrals, a little bit of a like citrine seem to be more of a brownie neutral. I do enjoy that. Rust seem to be like a really deep brown, which could be cute on deeper skin tones. So for me personally, this is kind of cute. It's a maybe. Let's talk Notoriously Morbid. We do have a new palette and a new collection as well. I'm thinking it's the Aqua Tofana palette, if I'm not mistaken. Listen. Oh no, it's the Veil of Tofana. I'm sorry. It's an 80 pan eyeshadow palette and it's really cute. It's really cute. Not my favorite palette though. I feel like we do have a ton of neutrals with a little bit of color sprinkled in, and then we do have really, really pretty like shimmer shades. We also have like lips in red, deep purple, bright pink, as well as red, like a deeper red, which kind of cute. For me personally, just saying, I think this is cute. It's not a palette I would die to try. Let's say it like this. It's not. I think it's cute. I think this color story is really nice. I also think you can definitely go into different direction with it. So for me personally, that's a skip. What do you think? I totally forgot about Fenty Beauty and the Smurf collection, which, yeah, I had that not on my bingo list for 2025. This is the Smurfette collection. I'm sorry. Listen, Why? Why we do have a Smurfette collection? I love it. I really do. We do have different stuff. We have a daisy flower shimmer puff. Which, why not? This is huge. I want to have that as a pillow, but probably not as a puff. We have some lip essential duos with a keychain, which is PA activated. We do have a glove bomb keychain. We do have a butter drop mini shimmering whipped oil body cream, a 2-piece mushroom sponge for makeup blending, as well as a liquid lipstick in a special edition Smurf melon shade. We do have 2 hair clips as well as a mirror. Listen, I do think this is cute. Will I purchase any of these? Nope. It is cute though. Just saying, it is really cute. To be honest, I don't know what I would use like these things though. You know what I mean? I think the cutest thing is definitely the shimmer puff. It's way too big though for my face, so it's a no. No, you don't need that, even though the packaging is cute. Nikki, you don't. You totally don't. Kylie Cosmetics is giving us new blushes. These ones are hybrid blushes, which they are creamy, as you can see, or like putty, but then they're also like matte, powdery on the face. I think these are cute. There are definitely options for me, which I do enjoy, just saying. But I feel like, do I really need that? Maybe I should try more from Kylie. I do love the lip liner. You know what I mean? Maybe I should. What do you think? Let's do bridal, because I feel like we're in that time period, just saying. We do have a bridal collection by P. Louise, and we do seem to have at least a palette, which that is kind of interesting. And this one has creams, shimmers, and matte tones. And as you can see in the picture, there is like a ton of shades, which, as you remember, when I ever talk about P. Louise, I feel like, at least for me personally, it's too big. Just saying, for me personally, because I feel like a ton of these are like quite similar-ish. You know what I mean? So for me, this one is a skip. Again, if this would be like, I feel like, listen, I would prefer it to be smaller palette, even a 20 pan, if there are like distinct differences between the shades. I feel like if you're a makeup artist, this is of course nice, don't get me wrong, but I'm not a makeup artist. Of course, P. Louise is not like catering me, but I feel like for the normal person that wants to do their makeup for their wedding this year, this one is probably a skip. And for me personally, again, I'm already married, that train has gone. Yeah, for me, this is a skip as well. We do have a new concealer by Tear, which after the cushion foundation, I feel like that is the next step. This is a concealer which has cream as well as like a stick kind of a thing. You see, this is double-sided. There is 20 shades. This, yeah. I'm to be honest, I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like it's like a cream formula as well as a liquid formula in here. At least that's what I'm seeing here. And again, it's dual-sided. I feel this is a good idea. So you can like tackle, I would say, some spots maybe with this. In general, I don't hate it. Just saying. What do you think? Let's also talk drugstore. There is a new limited edition by SM Cosmetics. This is the Aloha Babes collection. And we see, as you can tell in the picture, some products. There is one of those like flower looking highlighters, which is bright. Go with which. Nah, not for me. There seem to be also like a lip oil, a lash and brow like product. There's also like a pink blush, which again, I understand that this is the year of pink blushes. I just would prefer it's not. Just saying. There seem to be also a gloss in a stick, as well as a lip care balm, and not sure what that down there is. Could be like, I'm not sure. Something in a sec. I don't know. Yeah, it's a no for me. I feel like none of these are like super exciting. I don't feel like, is it just me or is it not fitting together? First of all, none of this is like lower vibes, at least not for me. We do have like random lip products, random blush. We do have random like highlighter. I feel like this is quite random. Could be everything. Like, is this something like where you're like, oh my god, we need to release a limited edition, what do we do? And then everyone is like chiming in with their like, listen, let's do a flower highlighter. And then the other one is like, oh my god, you know what we need? We need a gloss stick. And then like, again, none of these like giving me aloha vibes. It's like, no. I wish that this would be more curated. It's a skip for me. Last product for this week is by NYX Cosmetics, and this one is their newest brow product. This is the Brow Glue Crazy Lift. This seemed to be like one of those lamination brow products, you know what I mean? It is, to be honest, the Brow Glue Crazy Lift Brow Lamination Gel. So it's colorless, which of course fits all different brow shades, which is amazing. It has a strong hold. To be honest, I do think I don't need that. And hear me out, I feel personally my brows are not that bad. They don't like go into every single direction. I do have quite a few brows, to be honest, so I don't need like a ton of hold in there. I don't need a ton of color in there. So for me personally, again, this is translucent, don't get me wrong, but I don't feel, for me personally, I need that in my life. I do understand that other people have like really ruly brows and that they go in every direction and they really need something to hold them down. I personally am quite fond with mine. So for me personally, that's a skip. But again, just me. If you need that, I feel like this could be a really great choice. I wish you a beautiful week. I hope you are subscribed already to this channel. If you're not, do so. I upload normally 3 times a week and I love like indie brands, colorful makeup looks and all the good things. So don't miss out. I wish you a beautiful week though, and we see us in my next video. So bye guys.